Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is way out of left field, I know, but I recently had an interest in mechanical keyboards. After buying my first mechanical keyboard, I looked into different layouts and whatnot, so what piqued my interest were ortholinear keyboards, so instead of the usual staggered layouts, staggered QWERTY layouts. This one is like a little candy bar, chocolate candy bar. And yeah, the cheapest, most sensible kit I could find were the Planck for 40%, which is very tiny. It's very tiny. It's going to be super tiny. For reference, this is a 60%. And full size, you probably have that. It's much bigger with the numpad and everything. But yeah, 60% is it's a nice place to go because everything's cheap. Everyone makes 60%. Once you go beyond that, once you deviate from the norm, price jumps up quite a bit for custom keyboards. So it helps if you aren't too nitpicky. Keeps the cost down. But okay, so let's get on with the build. This is drops, mass drops, OLKB 40% Planck. This is the rev6 version. Now unfortunately this is a replacement kit. Not my first time building one, unfortunately. Apparently there's like some manufacturing issues where the board just dies after a while. Sometimes it comes back. I think it has something to do with the capacitors building up. But yeah, okay. There's a wonderful YouTube guide, so I'll be following along with that. Let me just unpack everything. Now this is the part that was malfunctioning last time. The PCB itself, I believe, where my computer would just refuse to recognize it. It says QC passed. I assume that's the quality assurance or whatever. Quality check. Looks good, but again, the last one did as well. I ordered the last one around early December, way before Christmas, because I wanted to avoid all the supply chain issues and shipping hassle with the pandemic and everything. Okay, I'm almost done setting up. The wire, I'll actually not be using this. I have my own coil cable. It's a relatively cheap one with an aviator on Amazon. I bought it for like $40. Okay, I think it's either the mid or the low profile base, or what do I call it? The high one, that's what most people like. I did have a high one in the past, and I'm not too fond of it. Like, I don't know, it doesn't really make that much of a difference to me. Okay, let me just see. Yeah, this will be the 1x2 unit spacebar. So spacebar will be like this tiny. The U is like unit, so it's like this would be 1 unit, this would be 2 unit. So the spacebar in the middle will be 2 units, and the rest is gonna be like, it's a nice ortholinear grid. Okay. Now I'm wearing gloves this time because I've had experiences where if I apply too much pressure, getting the switches out and transplanting to other keyboards, the pins stabbed into my flesh, and I've bled in the past. I'm trying to avoid that. It's not too bad because everything's sterile, but you never want to take chances, right? Okay. Okay, first up, we install the stabilizer on the PCB, I believe. We just need one space bar because everything else will be one unit. Sorry, we just need one stabilizer because everything else will be one unit. So I believe, here, let me put something soft just to ensure I'm not damaging it. Piece of cloth maybe. I'm being very gentle because I don't know if, I doubt it was my issue because everyone on the internet, so many people on the internet were having issues with the rev6 as well, where the PCB just dies after some use. After a few hours, the computer just doesn't recognize it. Okay. Did you put something underneath? Okay. So yeah, I'm being very gentle. Here's the stabilizer. How's the phone picking up? Yeah. I was gonna do a live stream, but apparently I need to be like verified or something on YouTube to live stream from my phone, so it's a pain. Okay. So this will be the keyboard's orientation with the USB-C facing that way. And the stabilizer goes around here. Let me locate it. Here, I think. They all kind of look similar. I'm not sure. Maybe here? I'm following along a guide. This wonderful guide. You just look up like Planck build guide and this wonderful video will pop up. I followed it last time, but unlucky. The board just died. Okay. Okay. I had some issues. I think this was like the hardest part last time, where I was applying too little pressure. Okay. Here. Yeah, it goes here. Okay, got it. Okay, let's position it. I'm being very gentle to not damage the PCB. Let me see that again. Okay. Around there. Okay, top hook into the hole. Yeah, I see it. There are these hooks. These tiny hooks. Where's the camera? I don't know if this is in focus. Probably not. But yeah. It's fine. So hook them in. And I'm like pretty illiterate when it comes to this mechanical keyboard stuff. I just like how they feel and customization and whatnot. Okay, the holes. Damn it, I forgot which one. Yeah, this part is gonna take me ages, I think. Last time it took me like 10 minutes. I'm so bad at this. Okay. But I don't want to apply pressure too early on. Is that it? I think it's hooked. Oops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right, but a little finicky. Okay. This is the part I'm scared about. Applying a bit of pressure. There we go. One down. I'm glad I wasn't recording the last time, where it took me so much longer. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Stabilizer done. So let me adjust my phone so it's okay. Okay. So I just gently lifted and put the PCB into the board, the case, I guess. I think next up is using six screws, right, and screwing them onto the board itself. Let's open it up. There are two options of loading it. One is like a loose, another one is like a secure. This time I think I'll do a secure. It just means that there are these extra screws for less wobble or something, but it makes taking things apart more harder. Okay, so there's a reset hole like somewhere around here, I think. There, I see it. Yeah. Okay. Let me watch the video ahead. Oh, okay. The loose and secure one is for this part, the metal plate. Okay, that's fine. Gotta be careful because these are like very tiny parts. I don't want to lose anything. Okay, they're pretty tiny. Second screw on the opposite side. I'll tighten them later. For now, let's just get the other four. Three more, I think. Okay. Two more. How's the camera picking up? Okay. The last screw. What? Huh. I think this is an extra. 3, 6. Okay, I guess that's it. I'll just tighten it a bit more. Where's my tiny screwdriver? Gently. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to tighten them now or after I install the metal thing. I won't tighten them too much because that would probably crack. But yeah, the experience itself is fun, and I really enjoyed my time with the Planck. The brief time I had with my Planck, the first one. Unfortunately it died, the board died, and I had to get a replacement kit. As I mentioned before, it seems to be like a manufacturing issue with this batch, this particular rev6 batch, sadly. It's kind of a gamble getting a replacement for it. And the rev7 of the Planck, 7th version of the Planck, there's been rumors that it's coming quote unquote soon. That was said like last year, last January, and there's been no word since. And the rev6 batches are kind of running out. Everywhere it's almost like sold out. Thankfully they had one for my replacement. But yeah, I guess if they didn't have one, I'd probably get a refund if this one doesn't work out. It takes ages to get the replacement too, even though it's just like one state over. It's like I could have driven there instead of waiting a month. Would have been like a 20-minute drive. Okay, I guess I'm going a little too slowly. It's okay, I want to do it right. Okay, so for my switches, gotta be careful, I don't want to spill anything. Let me put these nuts and bolts back. Okay. Let's start with the switches. These are Kailh box switches, quote unquote box switches, even though they're circular. And apparently these are like the best ones if you don't want to lube, which I don't. I don't want to deal with that hassle. But if you do lube them, they're apparently like the best of the best. Top of the line, really expensive switches. But yeah, they're great out of the box. Okay, let's follow along. These are, of course, 3-pin, like the cherry switches. They just go, yeah. They can support these. This Planck can support up to 6 pins. Sorry, 5 pins, I think. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, my first Kailh pink. The pins go at the bottom because it's oriented upwards like this. Pins look okay. These are of course brand new, so I don't have to worry about them being bent. I ordered them like end of last year. I was expecting the replacement to arrive within like mid-December. Okay, do you have to put pressure? I'm not used to these. There we go. Maybe. I don't think I did it right. Okay. Let's try that again. I think I need to put pressure evenly. The bottom goes down more easier than the top bit. Why? Struggling already, huh? Well, better now than afterwards. Seems to be the issue. It's a tight fit. It's a very tight fit. No wonder. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I'll do the 4 corners to guide me when installing this metal. Okay, so far so good. Right, I can see why the bottom wants to get in first. It's tricky. So it takes a bit of force, more than I would have liked, because these are like delicate products. I don't want to damage them. I was very rough with my previous keyboard, but I intend to keep these nice and well maintained, clean, and everything. Okay. Okay, so for the more secure build, I need to add these brass spacers. Where did they go? There they are. 6 of them. Okay. I've never used this before. I guess directionally doesn't matter. Wow, that is, yeah, definitely not secure. Let me tighten the bottoms first. I guess now would be the time. Not too tight, just secure. I want as little pressure on the delicate PCB as possible. Let's install the other, what are they called? Spacers? Washers? I think they're spacers. Okay, 5 more to go. Okay, here's mine. So far, so good. Last 2. And then I'll tighten them. How do I do this? I think like this. Let me watch. I'm being very gentle not to over tighten. Barely adding any force. Okay, just making sure everything's secure. Okay. Now I wonder what these smaller ones are for. I don't remember. Oh yeah, the other nuts are for after I install this. You gotta be gentle and push these in. That's a good sign. Good. Good. Pretty flush. Okay. Now for these, 6 of them. Now these are tiny. I'll end the stream after the video, I guess, after I test my switches. But that's not to say that the board is actually any good, because my issues came after like 5 hours for my last Planck. But it just stops getting detected by the PC. It's a damn fine board and it feels amazing. But yeah, I don't know what happened with this batch. Very tragic. And I assume it's a nightmare too for both the distributor drop and the manufacturers, with people asking for refunds and stuff or replacements. And drop is usually pretty reliable in the mechanical keyboard marketplace, so I was very shocked. And I only found out it was like a widespread issue after a few days when I checked OLKB's, not OLKB, QMK's Discord. Being pretty gentle as I tighten. Okay. Theoretically, I could start just putting the switches in and then testing. I will be testing them before I install the keycaps. Let me just show the keycaps on camera. These are the default Planck keycaps. I think they're double shot PCB. Double shot, whatever it's called, the plastic. But yeah, doesn't matter. Let's see. having a bit of trouble pressing them down. I don't want to press them too hard. Let me take them apart. Yeah, I should be pressing in the right direction. Let's see. Let's try another one maybe. What's going on? I guess I need to put some pressure, huh? One side went in. That's not a good sign. Kind of scared. Wasn't expecting this much resistance right from the get-go. I don't know what's wrong. I guess I was having issues even on the empty board, so it's a damn shame. It's a struggle. See the bottom inserts first. Jesus, how much pressure do I need to give? Let's watch the video. Okay, I'll use like 4 fingers or something. There has to be like an easier way to do this. Oh well. These are supposed to be compatible, but I wasn't expecting this much resistance on each of the switches. Oh, wait. Okay. Man, okay. Did this go in? Shit. It's a little too much pressure than I would have liked, but at least it went in. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. It's too hard to do it evenly, so I'll just do it my way. It's taking quite a lot of pressure. For those of you who don't know, Kailh switches are silent. They're linear, like your cherry linear red, cherry silent reds. And of course the box makes it nice, so you don't have to loop them. Nice and quiet. I'll probably do sound tests later on. 40%. I believe this one has like 40 something switches. $44, I think. Well, no, not 44. 46 maybe. Something like that. So the Planck is also a great way to experiment with custom keyboards. You don't really need that many switches. The kit is relatively cheap. Very quiet, just as I want. So much pressure. I'm not even halfway done. Lord knows if even the PCB will work. Shit, it's tight. Okay. Okay, this is actually working pretty nicely, using this nice big hole to displace pressure evenly. Okay, I can dig that. I see a bit of rough machining there. It's not as well made as I expected. It's okay. There's a bit of aluminum sticking out. Okay, almost there. I really don't want to take all these apart if the PCB is busted. It's such a pain. There are special instructions for the ones to the side. My low profile, my low case also means it's easier to clean dust and everything. I'll show later on if the damn thing works. Like it'll look like a chocolate bar, and the gaps, the gap is very visible. You can just use like an air blower or something. Just get rid of the dust or any debris very easily. Okay, let me look. I'm reaching the point where there are like 2 exceptions. Oh, I see it. Yeah. The sockets are kind of janky there, I think. Let me see that again. Okay, I see it. Let me just do that now, actually. Upside down. Okay, it goes this way. Good. I'll be testing the switches very soon. Okay. Just a handful more. Okay, now for the moment of truth. Testing. I will be using their given wire for the testing. Eventually, if everything's working as it's supposed to, I'll swap out with my coiled cable. Okay, let's do this. Insert. Wait for the beep. Hear that? It's alive. Okay, let's test with keyboard. Keyboardtester.com. Okay. This one isn't working. I think. This one is also not working. This one is not working. These two are not working. I forgot what those are. I'll check the manual. This isn't working. This is this isn't working, but I think these are layer keys. Okay, now now let's test what's going on with this one. Yes, this I isn't working. Ooh, check it out. Excess pressure made the pin bend on itself. Holy shit. It's terrible. Thankfully I have so many more replacements. Good. Now, what else? F. This one. Okay, I think I know what's going on. It's stuck a little bit. Hopefully it didn't damage the PCB. Yep, another one. Bent pin. Okay, that works. Now, this one. Oh, I actually put it, holy shit. I put it completely wrong. Orientation wise. Did that damage the pins? I wonder. Yeah, well, thankfully the PCB is fine, but yeah, I I installed it like 90 degrees to the left. That is completely my fault. Guess I wasn't paying attention. There we go. What else? What else? Okay, that's the escape tab. Shift. That's the Windows key. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's working fine. I believe these are function keys, so that's fine. Arrow keys are working fine. What is this? There should be a backslash, but it's not working. I guess that is faulty. Yep, bent pin. Glad we're testing these. Good. What is this? That one should be enter. Definitely not working. Bent pin. So many bent pin. I guess it can be helped with how forceful I have to be to install these. Good. This one works now. Okay. Now to test out the layers, let's see if this works. Okay. That works. That one also works. Anything I'm missing? Okay, that's there. Plus, minus, where's plus, minus? Okay, let's do function keys maybe. Okay, everything seems to be working. Volume up and down. I don't know about that. Okay, yeah, I guess it's working. Not bad. Okay, so I think I'm ready to install the keycaps. So everything seems to be working as I hoped. These ones I'll put separately. to install the keycaps. Let me just put the screws back in so I don't lose anything. Oh no. Something fell down. Found it. Nice. Wait, no. That's something else. Oh, I found it. No, that's not it. Okay, found it. What is this for? Okay. Time for the keycaps. I'll be using the default QWERTY layout because I'm not too brave yet to try out the other Dvorak or other layouts. Maybe someday. But yeah, installing keycaps is pretty easy. Okay. How should I do this? Spacebar. Okay, I'll actually play around with the orientation of the keys for later. For now, let's see. So for the default layout, the outer layer are like function, layers, shift, escape, tab, backspace, enter, those things. So I'll probably use like colored buttons for those. Let's see. Let me see what people on YouTube do it. Okay. Yeah, I'll just stick with the default layout, I guess. The reason I'm holding off on this bottom layer is because I want to make it tactile. I want to mess with the orientation of the keys and maybe like reverse them so I can feel when I'm reaching my functional layers, because with ortholinear everything's the same, you know. Can get problematic. Okay. This will be the backspace. I guess I don't need the cable connected to this. Gently. Damn it. Honey, this is like the most satisfying, easy part. I'm gonna have to get used to the Planck layers, though. I'm not too good with that yet. I was hoping to practice over winter break, but this thing just took so long. Again, I'm being skeptical, you know. This thing could fail in a couple hours, like my last one. Hoping it doesn't. Praying it doesn't. Okay, now you can see the kind of candy chocolate keyboard, chocolate bar type design. Someday I'll have like custom keycaps as well, but I'm not in any rush, nor do I really care too much. It's more for functionality than looking nice, although looking nice is a bonus. Ortholinear is pretty sexy, not gonna lie. The original reasoning for me behind getting OLKB is learning steno, but honestly with my schedule these days I might as well kiss that goodbye. Who knows? Okay, I'm intentionally gonna use the wrong orientation for this last row to create this angle, even better tactile. There's this huge gap to give me a tactile feedback. Okay. And I think I'm going to do the same for the whole row. Just do it reverse. I could do it for the side stuff too, though I don't know if it will be as effective. Fuck it, I'll do it for the side as well. Oh no. Where did it go? I'll be right back. Of course, it's all the way in the back. I don't really have any long sticks, do I? Great. Just great. Okay, I found it. Yeah, these things are so energetic. Hope all this effort is worth it. Might just invest in a Planck Easy otherwise, because I'm doing, this is kind of a waste of time. Okay, time for some color coordination. Gonna include some grays, some purples, greens. So these are angled like this, high coming up to me. I want them to go like this for these. So let's rearrange them. Okay, looking good. So I believe this is the escape, this is the tab. I want to color coordinate I want them to be symmetrical. The default layout is actually not symmetrical. Kind of gets on my nerves. Let's just do the arrow keys first, that's not too hard. Just triangles. Nice and tactile. I definitely feel them for the last row. There's no way I'm gonna mistake them. Okay, that's exactly what I want. Okay, so I want to include these purples. Let's see. Okay, these one looks like layer buttons. Shift key. having a hard time deciding. I know it sounds silly. It shouldn't even matter. But oh well. Okay, yeah, this distinction, it definitely feels nice. The moment I go, I definitely feel it. So that's the backspace. I'll know exactly when it is. Okay. Good. And this one, let's do tab. Then the enter, yeah, let's do more of this color. Shift and enter. Okay, now more function keys, control Windows. For Windows, let's make it special. I'll do a blank key for Windows. Or maybe I should do gray. Do I have a special gray? No, that's fine. You know what? I want it to be symmetric, so I'll actually do gray. So indecisive. This will be, I think, escape. Okay, that'll be the escape. Let's do. Okay. Control and alternate. Let's do these two arrow keys. Okay, and then the function key. For function key, let's do this. Okay, very wonky looking, but I'm happy. Just checking.